Gang! God bless and great day, everybody. Thank you, Father God. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for another blessed day. Y'all already know it's King T 420 SEC, and this is Smoking with the King each and every Friday at 4:20 Eastern Time. What's good, folks? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? God bless, great day. Thank God it's Friday. Yeah, smoke, gang! Oh yeah, we got that nice cheaper. We got that sweet cheaper. We got that sweet cheaper, smoke gang. We out here doing our mother loving thing. I got a nice show lined up for y'all today. And this is going to be one of them shows where we all get a little bit of enlightenment. We all gain a little bit of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of certain things that we're going through in life, certain things that could be better, and certain things that don't got to be the way they are. Alrighty. And with that being said, y'all know me. I don't like to take too long on a Friday. We like to get the show pumping, get it jumping, get it going. Let's get to it. Smoke gang shit. Let's put the blood out first. The homie back there in the game. I ain't just gonna let it burn while I cook. I'm not gonna let the blunt burn while I cook. Chat, so when we see the chat, we go see the chat. I haven't put the chat up here yet. Okay, well, we'll get that one. We'll work on that next. Alright, before we go, I'll put it down. Alright, I'll call you to do it. Let's get to it, y'all. So, I'm not going to read the title because y'all already know I like to read the title first. We definitely going to read the two scriptures first, both versions, and then I'll get to the title of the show. So with that being said, King James Version of Romans 12:2 is the first scripture. And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. NIV, Romans 12:2. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by renewing your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. Okay. Yeah, I done did that one before. So a lot of y'all already got a little small breakdown of it. But don't worry, we're going to go back. Second verse. KJV, Proverbs 4:7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom. And with all thy getting, get understanding. Cool. Let's read the NIV verse. You know, a lot of y'all don't be understanding the KJV, so I'll read the NIV as well. So, NIV, Proverbs 4:7. The beginning of wisdom is this: get wisdom. Though it costs all you have, get understanding. What is that telling us? What does that say to us for real? No matter how much it costs you, no matter how much the understanding may cost you, pay the cost and get an understanding. Don't just gain the wisdom. Don't just gain the knowledge, gain the understanding as well. So tonight, Smoke Gang, we're having a conversation about using the greatest gift God placed in every one of our bodies, our mind. And with that being said, let's go back to the breakdown of the verses, and then we'll get off into the full show. So let's break down Romans 12:2 real quick. Romans 12 and 2, I'm going to do the NIV because, again, a lot of people don't understand the KJV. So it'll be a lot simpler for them to get an understanding of the breakdown. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. So, God did not intend for us to react to life or follow the crowd. God tells us to renew our minds so our actions, thinking, and decisions don't line up with the world, but so we reflect his purpose and deflect the world's influence. So what is that telling us? Why is God telling us that we need to renew our minds every day? Okay, let me read the title first. Use your brain. You are not an animal. Smoke gang shit. Everybody need to use their brain. But let's get to it. Why did God tell us to renew our minds every day? Because every day we are going to be faced with a different trial. Every day we're going to be faced with a different tribulation. Every day we're going to be faced with a different hurdle that we may have to jump over. You know what I'm saying? A different problem that we may have to solve. Let's just keep it simple, right? We may come across a different problem that we may have to solve every day, which is 9 times out of 10 going to be true. But this is why God tells us to renew our mind. Because the more we renew our mind, the less we want to take the shortcut to solve the problem. The less we want to turn worldly to solve the problem. The less we want to just be like, you know what, fuck everything. Because we steady renewing our mind every day. Every day we renewing our mind, we thanking the Father for life itself and for moving us forward in life. So we don't have a problem of worrying about, am I going to give in to sin? Am I going to give in and say fuck it? Am I going to give in to all the worldly deeds and things that take place in the world? Before we go. Right. So, let's go to the next verse. Proverbs 4 and 7. And it reads, NIV. The beginning of wisdom is this. Get wisdom. It's funny. It's just say get wisdom. Period. Just get wisdom, right? So, the beginning of wisdom is this. Get wisdom, though it costs all you have. Get understanding. So it is knowledge, Smoke Gang, that tells us what something is. But it is wisdom that teaches us what to do with it. So we can have the knowledge of knowing what something is. We can actually have the knowledge of knowing what this is, or knowing what that is, or knowing what Area 51 is supposed to be, correct? Right? Just throwing it out there as an example, right? But we don't have the wisdom to actually know what goes on at Area 51. That's all I'm saying. So there are some times that we obtain knowledge and we obtain information and we obtain a small amount of intelligence, but we don't apply it by using the wisdom that we have to actually use it, to put forth the effort to get an understanding of what it is, how it works, and what we are supposed to do with it. But before we go, so God tells us to search and seek out understanding. No matter what it costs. No matter the cost. Get understanding. God, this is in the good book. This is straight out the Bible. No matter what it costs, get understanding. Why does God want us to get an understanding? Because he don't want us to be out here thinking we know something and we don't have an understanding of the thing that we think we actually know. We telling people that it's this when it's actually that. That's because you have no understanding of what you're telling people, what you're talking about. So, before we go, let's continue. God tells us to search and seek out understanding, because wise decisions build better lives than quick, fast, and impulsive decisions. So we all can understand why that's true, right? Because we know I made an impulsive buy somewhere. Impulsively went and bought a burger somewhere just because, like, yo, I'm kind of hungry. When you could have just waited about 10 minutes, you'd have been home, you could have been able to cook, but you done went and spent $10 on a burger that you didn't even have, right? Smoke ain't shit, I'm just saying. Impulsive buys. A lady, she'll go out, not supposed to spend no money, but she be in the mall district and walk right to that store and see that purse, see that outfit, see them shoes, knowing good and well she ain't supposed to spend no money. She finna go and spend $200 right now on that outfit, on them shoes. But she don't got the money to do that. Impulsive shopping, impulsive buying, impulsive actions that we take. God tells us not to be impulsive. We are not supposed to be quick to action or quick to speak. Wise man know you're supposed to think out your actions thoroughly. You're supposed to think through the things that you're doing. You don't just open your mouth and just say stuff. You don't just go run off and do something and you don't even know what you're doing, right? Use your brain. You are not an animal. Another reason I came up with that topic is because the true thing is we actually do have a brain that works, that's not like animals. Like, okay, so when they do their little studies on the monkeys and things like that, so they believe that monkeys are close to humans. But no creature on the earth is like us. We actually can think for ourselves. We actually can formulate words from the thoughts that we have in our brain. We actually can learn different languages from the brain that we have. Right? Animals can't do that. Birds, bees, trees, fish, I don't give a fuck what you name, they can't do what we do. It's unique that God even gave us a brain for us to think and be able to make choices and have decisions and options that we can choose from. But a lot of y'all still not realizing that you're using your brain for the wrong thing. Before we go. So where we at here? God tells us to seek, search. Alright, okay, so tonight's smoke game. We're having a conversation about using the greatest gift God placed in every one of our bodies, our mind. We're going to be talking about the reason so many people pick shortcuts over their purpose. Most people pick shortcuts over their purpose because they don't have the will, the strength to stand strong and to go forward, long suffering, learn what you need to learn, and gain the blessing that God has waiting for you at the end of what you're learning. Most people be like, yo, it's a shortcut over here. I'm going to just go ahead, dip over here and take this shortcut. And when you get to the end of the shortcut, your blessing going to be whatever it is at the end of that shortcut and not what God had for you. And again, that's almost like an impulsive buy, because knowing that God tells us to get understanding, to seek wisdom, seek knowledge, to seek out and search for understanding when we gain these things, why would we run from learning the thing that we're actually doing that's taking us forward in the path on the purpose that we're given? Okay, so a lot of people, as long as y'all keeping up with me, a lot of people don't stay on their path. They vary from the purpose, right? Because they got other things going on. Very different areas they want to go to, very different things that they thinking about. It's not just the purpose. They're not just focused on God said do this and he got me, he gonna carry me through. He gave me a brain to make the decision. Do I go left or do I go right? Over here is I see a bunch of gold, but I see all the mad shit that I gotta do with it. Now over here it look like a long road, but it's a bunch of gold down there at the end of that road too. But I gotta go down this long road. It's a short road right here, but it's a bunch of shit behind the gold over here. But over here, this long road over here, see, and that's why God gave us a brain. See, because he wants us to choose to do the right thing. Walk the hard path. We know life is not supposed to be easy. It may be simple once we learn to fight through the complications, But it will never be easy. First thing you got to remember is we got to fight through the complications. It's part of the reason why we got a brain in the first place. So we can think our way through the problems. No gang shit before we go. Shortcuts over their purpose. Scams over skills. Now that's a good one. Why do people pick scams over skills? Well, that's easy, right? Because when you're scamming people, you're just taking people money. You ain't really got to do much of nothing. Boom. You got their money. You can spend it how you want to spend it. But when it comes to gaining skills, it might take you a little bit of time to get some money when you're gaining the skill. Now, don't be mad at me because I'm telling you the truth. If you look at all the greats, and I do mean look at all the greats and whatever you want to look at, they'll tell you it will take about 10,000 hours before you can master the craft that you are actually working on mastering. And a lot of us ain't put in 1,000 hours, yet alone 10. A lot of us ain't put in 500 hours, yet alone 10. Right? So what I'm saying is the scams look good when it comes to, like, damn, this skill, that's a nice skill right there, but I'm not sure that I can walk that long road. Learning, that's a lot of stuff that I might gotta learn right there. That's a lot of stuff to learn. That's all I'm saying. Over there, I ain't gotta do all that. I could just swipe. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Use your brain. Like scammers, schemers, hoodlums, all that shit, street shit, jail shit, hell shit that keep you from living your best life. That's all I'm gonna say about that. We're gonna move forward. So we're gonna be talking about the reasons so many people pick shortcuts over their purpose, scams over skills, and being manipulative instead of having integrity. A lot of people are very manipulative. This is what we know. A lot of people nowadays are using people because they know they can, because they know the person that they use and actually love them and care about them. But two, they manipulating people because they lazy and don't want to do their own work. They don't want to figure out. They don't want to sit down and take the test. They don't want to sit down and go through the hours that it took you to learn the things that you had to learn. So what they would rather do is manipulate you and get you to do it for them, and then give you a little something to make you feel like, oh yeah, thanks, I appreciate you. Just because they didn't have to use their brain and they didn't have to put in the work themselves, right? But on the flip side of that, they behind your back talking about you, like, because they manipulate you. They want everybody to know, no, I don't really fuck with her like that. I don't really fuck with him like that. I just be getting him to do this for me. I be getting her to do this for me because they good at what they do. So, shit, you know what I mean? So it's situations like that where instead of people being stand-up people and being like, yo, I don't know how to do this, so can you allow me to pay you to do this for me? Or, and I don't mean this little small that you was giving them because you thought they did it out, because they did it out of love, so you called yourself gonna toss them a little bone, like, and they, no, have some integrity. Go look up what the job they doing for you costs. Can I pay you what you worth to do this for me? Because I don't know how to do it. Can I pay you to teach me how to do this myself? Have some integrity. Use your brain. Quit trying to manipulate people and get over on people. A lot of y'all do that, and it ain't cool. It's not cool. But before we go, right? Before we go. And emotions and feelings over wisdom. That one is one of the biggest ones. That's like one of the biggest ones. Because everybody in the world right now are taking their feelings and their emotions and they're saying, what I feel like goes. I feel like it, so this is right. And everybody like, nah, that shit not right just because you feel like it. So don't, no, it's not right. Did you go do the homework? Did you go look it up to see what was really happening with it? Because you know that ain't how it go, right? No, you ain't gonna tell me this my thing, this how I'm telling you. Because then they feelings. Everybody gets so much in their feelings that it's like, yo, I don't care about what you talking about. It's like I don't care about what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do anyway. You don't know nothing, and the whole time you just working on teaching them that they doing stuff the wrong way. Like, no, that ain't how it go. Smoke gang. The whole time you just working on teaching, like, yo, we go a different way for real. Like, if it was went this way, a lot of people would have did it that way. Like, it'd been cool, it'd been alright, it'd been, you fancy, huh? You fancy, huh? Y'all know how people do. They get to thinking you fancy, and you rocking, It don't go like that. I keep telling you, it don't go like that. Most of the time, people manipulating people, using people. Most of the time, people get all in their emotions and shit like that, and get all in their feelings when they making decisions, and they not making wise decisions. They end up crashing and burning. The ship end up sinking. You know why? Because the captain was making fucking decisions out of emotion, out of how he felt, instead of taking the facts, the logical, rational explanations for what's going on, and saying, yo, we need to do this or we're not going to be able to we're going to crash and burn. If we don't do this, this is definitely a crash and burn. But no, he like, no, I got this. I'm going to steer us through this storm. I know I can barely see. Instead of putting over your cap, it's an island right there. We can anchor right over there at the island until the storm passes. No, I got this. I'm cool. Alright, bro, whatever you say, you the captain. And while he ready to crash, everybody on the crew like, shit, y'all got the lifeboats and the life rafts ready? Y'all better get out y'all feelings. Because a lot of people don't care about y'all. Y'all be in y'all feelings about people who ain't even gonna buzz a break for y'all. And I ain't telling y'all no lie. I be telling y'all the truth about a lot of shit. Them same people who trying to save the captain from going down with this ship. As soon as the captain go down with the ship and they took their little life rafts and life jackets and floated on over there to the island, somebody gonna save the captain, and the captain gonna come over there mad. Oh, y'all wasn't gonna try to save me? Nigga, well, we came up there and told you that we wasn't gonna make it, go anchor the ship. But that's what be happening with y'all. Instead of y'all paying attention to what's really happening and really paying attention, y'all jump right off of y'all feelings, right off into y'all emotions. No, I got this. We cool. Don't you worry about it. I can deal with it. Cap, don't look like you're gonna be able to deal with it, bro. That storm is rough. That storm is rough. Listen, it's an island right there. We can anchor right there, right now. That's all we need to do, Cap. But some of y'all too stubborn, too prideful, too arrogant. I don't know what it is. Whatever you might be, use your brain. You are not an animal. You can listen to your people around you when they trying to help give you good guidance. You can listen to the people around you who's supposed to love you, who telling you you're not thinking rationally and logically right now. And a lot of us don't. And God be like, yo, I told you lean not towards your own understanding, remember? Wisdom and knowledge, seek those things. Get understanding. Wisdom and knowledge, seek those things and get understanding. It's straight out the good book. It's not nothing I'm just telling y'all. Like, y'all be thinking that people be trying to be funny with y'all or something, and it's not that. What it is as we get older, we get more civilized. As we get older, we gain more understanding. The older you get, the wiser you get because of so much things that you've lived through. So when you wisen up, you work on giving back to the younger people and letting them know, like, yo, some of the things that I was doing was wrong. And a lot of the things that's going on right now is a lot of the parents, they not humbling themselves and going back to the path of the Lord, which is be honest, quit being so emotional, rational, logical, Go talk to the Lord. Trust me, He gonna guide you through it. But y'all on your own thing. Y'all want to take the shortcuts. Y'all want to scam. Y'all want to scheme. Don't nobody want to gain those skills. Ain't nobody seeking and searching for knowledge and wisdom. Nobody's getting the understanding. Everybody just doing stuff. And I know it for a fact because I did some stuff that I was supposed to do it, but I was supposed to do it after I gained a bit more knowledge on it, right? But I didn't. I just jumped in head first, right? Wrong thing to do. You don't jump into things head first. Before you step your foot off into anything, do a little bit of homework on it. Do a little bit of subject matter. Do a little bit of research. Find out what it is that you're about to step off into. Find out what it is that you may have to do. Find out what it is that you are about to learn, right? See if it's something that you even want to learn. Some people don't even want to learn half the shit that they learned in life. Smoke game. So that means some people be in places and areas learning things and trying to pick up on a different thing. They want to learn something, but it's not what they want to learn. You know why? Because you're not in the area where you're supposed to be in. You're just somewhere doing something, not getting the understanding. That's why I told y'all, you can gain knowledge. Ain't nothing wrong with getting a little intellect, a little intelligence, but make sure you gaining knowledge, wisdom, intelligence, and getting an understanding of these things as well. You can't just get them and not know what to do with them. These are true facts, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, a lot of y'all in situations right now, and y'all thinking to yourself like, yo, how can I do this better? Or how can I be better? Just do a little bit of research on it. Stop asking yourself, how can you be better at it? And just do a little bit of research on it. See, we be moving so fast because we feel like we done got so good that we forget God. He told us, seek knowledge and wisdom and get an understanding. So that means when it's something that we feel like, dang, I should be able to do this. You can do it. You just don't understand it right now. So knowing that, you have to go and gain the wisdom and the knowledge that comes with it to get an understanding of it. Before we go, I'm not gonna hold y'all there all day. Y'all know I come to put on a good show. Let's see where we at. All right. We down here somewhere, I know. Oh yeah, emotions and feelings over wisdom. God told us He created us in His image, meaning He created us to think, to learn, to create, and to build. Not to just chase the things we want and lust after to satisfy us in the moment. So, that goes back to being impulsive, like I said, being very spontaneous. Just doing things without thinking first, right? This is one of the main reasons why we're supposed to seek knowledge and wisdom, because if we don't seek knowledge and wisdom and gain an understanding, we will jump off into something that we wanted to jump off into just because it looked exciting. Oh, we're going to really talk about it. Let's talk about it. We'll jump off into having sex with a person that we don't know nothing about. We only met today. We didn't even go out to dinner and hold a 30, 45-minute conversation with her. That's what I'm saying. Y'all just jump head first in. You don't know if this person got this, got that. You don't know if this person is setting you up, leading you to your death. You don't know if this person got a stalker that's going to want to stalk you afterwards. Use your brain. You are not an animal. We don't have to live like we in the animal kingdom. We don't have to live like we don't have options and choices. We don't have to live like we just have to be ignorant. We don't have to live like ignorance is who we are, right? The truth is we can actually go and find out things. We can go on the internet right now. You can jump on the internet and find out almost anything you want to know. Some of it may not be true, but again, that's why You seek wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, right? But still, if you want to learn something like an actual trade or a skill or something of that nature, you can again jump right online and it'll teach you right now, right online. It'll tell you exactly this is what you do, right? It's so much stuff out here. They putting apps out here where you can create apps. They putting apps out here where you can start your own live thing. They making it where you can podcast yourself. They making it where you can do reaction videos. They making it where you can be a makeup artist on camera. They making it where you can do just about anything. We can be just about anything, but a lot of us still don't use the brain that we have because a lot of us still go for the scams and the schemes. They go for the manipulation. They go for the running the streets and all these other things, the shortcuts. Instead of doing it the right way, when God already told us, yo, if you stick to your guns, go ahead, plant and root yourself in your faith and your works, and you shall reap what you sow. The harvest will be plentiful, but you gotta put in the work. You can't just think that you're not gonna put in the work and then you're gonna reap this plentiful harvest. It's not how it goes. You're gonna always have to put in the work. Around every corner, there's going to be some kind of work to be done. Even if it's just you taking a step here and taking a step there, it got to be done. That's the work that need to be done. You got to do the work. You can't run from the work. And a lot of people don't use their brains because they be running from the work. They don't want to figure out the hard thing to do. That might not even be that hard. I'm calling it hard because that's what y'all call it. Most of the times it just be a little bit complicated. Because remember, it don't got a brain. You do. Use your brain. You are not an animal. Animals don't got brains like we do. Their brains don't work the same way as our brain work. Our brain tells us how to do a lot of stuff. Their brain tells them how to be instinctually animals. That's it. That's all. That's all they can do. Right? Small gang shit. For where we go. God did not create us to be impulsive and spontaneous, but He created us with the ability to think, to reason, learn, plan, and make wise decisions. Every day we choose to use our brains for a purpose or waste our energy chasing temporary gain. We can use our brain, right? And we can get off in it, and brain work make you tired. It do. Brain work make you really tired. It make you sleepy. It make you hungry. Because when you actually using your brain, when you gaining knowledge, when you gaining skills, you gaining understanding, it kind of tire you out. It make you feel like, dang, I've been doing a lot. And you might not have been doing nothing but reading for like 4.5 hours. And that's just how it goes. You understand? Because brain work, when you're gaining information, when you're gaining knowledge, it seems like it's heavy and you don't even really be doing nothing. Like, it seems like it's super heavy because you're gaining knowledge. Because you adding wisdom. So now once you gain these things, it's getting super heavy because now in your mind, you like, how do I go and implement these things and get real, true understanding? So it be heavy on you, because you be thinking about it like, dang, I done learned all this new stuff. I wanna, yes, let me start using some of this. And it be heavy. Brain work is tired. Like I say, you might have been sitting there for 4.5 hours just reading a book, reading and getting an understanding, reading out schematics, reading out whatever it is, like working through templates or whatever it is that you might have been doing, right? Brain work is just as strenuous as physical work. The only difference is with brain work, you don't really stop. With mental work, you constantly going. So that's why a lot of people don't want to do that. A lot of people don't want to do the extra work because when it comes to doing the extra work, you gotta use your head. Use your brain. You are not an animal. You gotta use your brain. You gotta think. That mind that you got is a beautiful tool. It's a beautiful asset. It is a beautiful muscle. Just like you like, I punched this shit out of nigga with my Be like, shit, I can punch the shit out of nigga with these words too. Cause my brain work very well. Right? So that's what I'm telling y'all. You cannot just be impulsive. You can't just constantly live off instinct like that's all that you got. God gave us a brain so we can strategize, so we can plan, so we can think ahead. Even if the things that we plan don't all the way go through the way that we want them to go. Because we all know God's plan comes first. But just knowing that we're using the tools that He gave us is a part of the whole purpose of us being here. And a lot of y'all act like y'all don't want to use your brain. Y'all literally act like y'all don't want to use that part of y'all. Like thinking it just hurt too much. I'm not being funny, I'm being honest. This is how y'all act. I'm not saying this is how y'all are. This is how y'all act. Y'all act as if you put too much time into getting to know what you actually studying or getting to know yourself better so you can learn what is my learning disability and what is my learning edge. You got to learn to use what you got to the best of your ability. You can't just look for the shortcut every time. You can't just say, fuck it, I'm going to just go out here and scam some niggas. My dog showed me how to use this little swipe shit. You can't just keep on manipulating the same people over and over again. Sooner or later, they going to get tired of it. You understand what I'm saying? God gave us a brain so we don't have to do none of those things. You can create your own lane. You literally can create your own lane. You can make your own outlet. You can make your own clothing brand. You can write a book. You can make a game, like a board game, like dominoes, cards. There are so many outlets out here for people. And I just be wondering why a lot of people choose to do the negative stuff, all the stuff that's not positive, why people giving in all the shortcuts, why people praising the scammers, why people is talking like yeah to the motherfuckers and they just over there manipulating people left and right. How are y'all just accepting all these things when you got the power to not deal with them? You can think for yourself. You can use your brain. You can read books if you have to. You can watch videos. You can go and buy the thing that you want to fix and work on fixing it yourself. If it take you 4 or 5 times to put it together, you can do it yourself. Use your brain. You are not an animal. Animals can't do these things. And some of y'all act like y'all animals because y'all act like y'all can't do these things. Anything one person on this earth learned, you can learn it too. If they learned it, you can learn it. That's what I be saying to y'all. Like a lot of y'all act like stuff be so hard, it's so complicated to you. Well, go figure it out. Figure out how it is, how you're going to be able to learn that thing that you want to learn. It's just a little complicated, King. It looks so hard. Stop calling it hard. Yeah, it might be complicated, but there are ways around complications. All you gotta do is be true to yourself. Be true to gaining knowledge, wisdom, and getting an understanding. And you will do just that. There is no barriers that's set in front of you that you cannot break through, overcome, that you cannot withstand. No barrier at all. None. It's almost as if some of y'all be feeling like the outside circumstances is what determines your inside actions. So, true enough, there are outside circumstances. But outside circumstances can't stop you from determining that you are going to do what it is that you need to do. Oh man, I got a flat tire today. Walk. Get on the bus. Call a friend. Call a family member. Listen, y'all got to stop acting like y'all don't have. Use your brain. You are not an animal. Stop getting set in these little boxes where it's like y'all don't realize that I can gain some more knowledge, can't I? You know what? I can go and get some wisdom, can't I? Like, I really can go get some wisdom. I can go learn something new. Yes. Yes. You can go. Yes. You can go and learn something new right now. You can go and learn something new right now. A new skill right now. A new trade right now. A new format. A new writing format right now. A new gaming format right now. A new branding format right now. You can go and learn all these things. You can become affiliate right now. You can go and do all these things right now. You no longer have to choose to be a shortcut taker. You no longer have to choose to be a scammer, a schemer, a con artist. You no longer have to choose to be a person who likes to manipulate people and get over on them and let them do all the work for you. You no longer have to be one of those emotional people living in their feelings, and every action that you take comes from a feeling that you had. You don't have to be that. You have a brain. Use your brain. You're not an animal. Your brain works. A lot of y'all, man, I understand. Going through school was kind of hard. Some of y'all parents wasn't there to help y'all through school. Reading some of them books was kind of hard. Getting the understanding, getting the definition for some of the words. Like some of the words was too big, too jump. Some of the stuff was just too hard for you to understand. You can learn and figure out anything in this world that you want to learn. If somebody else learned it, you can learn it too. You understand what I'm telling you? You just have to take the time out, go to God, then wait on your patience, be faithful, and do the work. Do the work. Y'all gotta stop running from the work because it seems like it might be hard. It look like it's a little complicated. The work is the work. No matter what it might be. And that's the thing, a lot of y'all don't want to do, y'all really don't want to do the work. Now I remember when I started doing this, when I started doing this, I just used to jump in front of a camera and push play. And start talking. And a lot of y'all who've been rocking with me, y'all can vouch for this. Y'all know I ain't lying. I used to jump in front of the camera and just push play. And I would record the whole session and then I would upload it to YouTube like I had did something. I was super happy. I was super geek back in them days. Like, yeah, I done did something. And then I'm looking at, dang, homie, why? Like, man, you might have to learn a different way to do this. Like, what you mean learn a different way to do this? Like, I thought this is how everybody's doing. I tried to do the live thing on you. Then figure it out. So guess what I did? I figured it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used my brain because I'm not an animal, and I actually figured it out. Like, I did the work. You understand? Like, some of y'all don't be thinking that you can do the work, like you can foot the bill, like you can make it that step forward. You can. It might seem complicated. It might seem like those barriers are stacked up a little high. In between them, though, is cracks where you can put your hands and your feet and you can climb up and over. Trust me, you can do it. Use your brain. You are not an animal. See, they came up with these things, these little game rooms called escape rooms and things like that, right? It was really just to show people some of y'all really don't use your brain. Like, y'all won't even think of a way out of a situation. You rather just curl up in the corner and cry. Oh, man, why you bring me to this place, man? So you can use your head, man. We don't think a lot. We don't use this brain. They say we only use 10%. I think some of y'all only use 5%. I'm an honest dude. Because some of y'all be scared to try to make it out of places and make things better. Some of y'all be scared to put your foot in and be like, you know what, I'm going to do the work. I'm going to learn the work. I'm going to gain the wisdom, gain the knowledge, and I'm going to get an understanding. I'm going to stay rooted in my faith, and I'm going to stay rooted in my work, and I shall reap what I sow, because I'm going to get what I deserve for being rooted and grounded in my faith and my works. Just might take a minute. You understand? So when I first started, again, I was just hitting play and just upload. Now I write out a whole script. I wrote that shit out. I wrote that shit out. I work on giving y'all a good so I've always worked on giving y'all knowledge, but now I'm kind of basing it and wrapping it around like a solid point every time. Like when I first started this show, I used to go off the rails all the time. I used to couldn't keep up with myself because I'd be so mad sometimes at our community for some of the things that be going on in our community, and they'd be like, dang, so I would be talking about this and I would be talking about that and this, that, and that. I wasn't using my brain. Use your brain. You are not an animal. You can grab a book and a pen and start writing down. It's your topic for the day. Write it down. This is what you need to do tomorrow. Write it down. This is what you got to do. You got to get up at this time and do this. Then after you do that, you got to write it down. Use your brain. You are not an animal. I know animals wish they can get up and write some shit down. Hey, nigga, I need to go outside. Just saying. Like y'all don't get how blessed that we are. God gave us a brain and we can use it. We can actually think. We can actually plan out shit. We can actually learn to do shit better than other people. We can actually learn to teach these things to other people. We can actually be humble instead of being arrogant. We can actually be happy instead of being jealous. You understand? God gave us a brain so we can look at all the choices and decisions that we have in front of us to make. So hopefully we start leaning instinctually toward what's good, what's right, and what's positive. What's going to carry us all to the next level. But again, use your brain. You're not an animal. A lot of y'all not using your brains. Y'all rather be out here doing all the street shit, all the slang shit, all the whatever, bow, bow, bow shit. Got all the girls in the clubs, all the girls on OF. All the girls like, yeah, you ain't got a bag. All the young dudes like, yeah, I'm going to get a bag. Nobody using their brain. Everybody just like focused on the shortcut. Scamming, scheming, plotting, lying, doing whatever comes to them, right? Come on, let's finish it off. Let's finish it off. So every day we choose, okay, right. Plan and make wise decisions. Every day we choose to use our brains for a purpose or waste our energy chasing temporary gain. Okay, so I got some things for us. God gave us all a mind. Your mind is a gift from God. Do not waste it. Use it to create, solve problems, and honor Him. Use your brain to create, solve problems, and honor the Lord. Yeah. He gave it to you. It worked. God ain't putting nothing on us that's too heavy for us to carry. He ain't gonna never put nothing on us too heavy for us to carry. That's exactly why we got a brain and a spirit, and we connected to Him. So we can know through Christ Jesus who strengthens me, I can do all things. Use your brain. Gain wisdom, gain knowledge, gain understanding, and you can do it all. I mean, that's all I've been telling you the whole thing. This whole stream is about working on using your brain for something better. Stop using your brain for all the nonsense, all the negative stuff, all the bullshit, all the just lay around shit, all the whatever shit. Stop using your brain for shit that's not going to help you. Always use your brain and the brain power that you got to put into it to help you grow positively, progressively, and to be a better person, to help other people. If you using your brain power, your mental energy to do good and be good to others, then being in a happy, joyful place wouldn't be a hard thing for you to do because you're always doing good for others. So you know how it's like, man, you get them little moments where you be like, man, you get that little anger for a minute, You be so used to doing good for others to let anger just go out the window. Like, fuck it, man, it's gonna be alright. Cause it is. Everything's gonna be alright. All you gotta do is keep forward. Just keep on your purpose. Keep on your path. Stay rooted and grounded in your faith and in your work. And again, you will reap your harvest. But you gotta use your brain because you're not an animal. You can't be the type of person out here just making impulsive decisions. You can't be the type of person out here just... Alright, don't worry. We're going to get to it. Let's see where we at. Number 2. Stop living on impulse. Told you we'd get to it, right? Let's get to it. Stop living on impulse. Every action you take and every decision you make should be filtered through wisdom and logic and not from emotions and feelings. Again, God created us with this brain to be creative. He didn't create us with this brain so we could just take the easy way out. He didn't just create us with this brain so when we come to a problem, we can turn our back like, oh no, that's too much for me. The problem don't got a brain. That's what I'm saying. Y'all be doing impulsive stuff and then y'all get to a place where, oh no, fuck it, I'm alright. No, you done did it now. You may as well finish learning that shit now. Now I'm gonna go hang out with the homies. Shit, nigga, we finna do some shrooms. You ever did shrooms before? Nah, I ain't never did that. I'm straight. Little pretty chick walk up. You gonna do some shrooms with me? Yeah. Stupid ass nigga, then you just tell your homeboy you ain't gonna do shrooms? Impulsive. Stop, y'all. Listen. Yeah. I'm trying to tell y'all, sometimes y'all make decisions in y'all life so impulsively just off the things that you please to pleasure you, something that's going to satisfy you or look like it's going to satisfy you temporarily for right now, this moment, and you'll forget that God got a whole bigger picture. There's a whole bigger purpose for you. You walking a whole different path, but yet and still, you moving so impulsively, it's like you don't got a brain. It's like God didn't tell you to seek wisdom and knowledge to gain an understanding. It's like y'all don't even want to gain the understanding that He wants y'all to get so y'all can stop living the way y'all living. Stop just saying anything and just put anything in the universe. Y'all will say anything and put anything into the universe and then it'll be like, oh, I ain't know this was going to happen, but you said it. You've been saying it. This is the same thing that you've been putting into your universe every time you open your mouth. Instead of saying, I'm great, I'm a conqueror, I'm going to be rich, I'm going to be wealthy, I'm going to be able to take care of my whole family, I'm going to be able to take care of families of families, I'm going to be able to hold it down for a lot of people that I don't even know. Instead of saying things like this, y'all say things like, shit, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to hold it down for me. Shit tight right now, bro. But shit, you was just impulsively grabbing bangers and going outside like shit, I might have to go down the street and talk to dog. Impulsive decisions instead of going to gain some skills, y'all want to go scamming and scheming. Y'all want to go plotting and getting over. That's what I'm saying. You got a brain. It's so many different ways that we can go. On the internet, there are so many different ways that you can learn different trades, different skills, whatever you like. There's people out here who really like instruments, right? Guess what? They can look up a place right now where they can go and find and learn how to play instruments. Right now. Whatever it is that you might like and want to do, you can do it right now. You don't got to just keep letting all the homies and all the homegirls or whoever that you kicking it with, your little circle, your peoples tell you like, yo, ain't shit out here better for us. This what we got. You don't got to keep letting them tell you that, and you don't got to keep believing it. You have a brain. You are not an animal. Use it. Just because they don't want to figure some shit out, don't sit yourself in the boat with them and watch them poke a hole in the boat and then be like, well, damn, what we going to do now? You done poked the hole? No, nigga. Get the fuck out the boat or throw their ass out the boat before they poke a hole in that motherfucker. You got a brain. Use that motherfucker. Like, some of y'all be acting like y'all gotta get caught up in the madness. Like, we so scarred and so traumatized from being in all the drama, we don't feel comfortable unless we in the drama. We gotta be hearing some madness. We gotta be hearing some bullshit. When it get too quiet, we get nervous. That's just not normal. But then again, use your brain. You're not an animal. We don't think in a way where we can keep ourselves at peace and tranquil. We don't think at a level where we can be like, yo, I can make rational decisions without getting angry. We don't do these things, but God gave us the brain just so we could do these things. But before we go, skills beat scams. Building value will always win over chasing shortcuts. Using your brain and gaining a skill and gaining knowledge will always be the nigga out on the street selling dope. Using your brain and gaining the skill and using the knowledge that you got from that skill to make a life for yourself will always be the nigga going to grab the bank and going to try to take it from somebody else. I understand that these things are easy. I don't really got to do much math if I do this. I grab this right here. Most people, they see it, they scared, they going to give me what they got. I got this little shit right here. Most people, they like it, they going to give me the money and they going to go do their thing with it. Simple, easy. No brain work. No physical work. Y'all seeking knowledge, you sure? Y'all sure y'all gaining wisdom? Y'all sure y'all getting the understanding, right? So if that be so, why don't any of y'all ever stop doing the dumb shit that y'all doing? None of y'all open up businesses. None of y'all invest in y'all kids. None of y'all invest in y'all futures. None of y'all invest y'all money. All right, before we go. Building value will always win over chasing shortcuts. Number 4, think before you move. A few moments of thought will give you clarity and prevent years of regret. A lot of y'all don't even think before y'all take actions. Again, y'all are impulsive. You met the girl on the chat line. She said come through. You went through. You popped her up. Now you got Simplex 3. What you want me to tell you? You met him online. He told you he had a couple dollars. You went over there. He gave you these couple dollars, but now he done used you like a cheap $2 floozy. What you want me to tell you? Impulsive thoughts. These are the actions that y'all take instead of thinking before you do something. Before we go. Purpose pays more than quick money. Keep up. God's plan for your life is worth more than any temporary paycheck or fix. Rooted and grounded in your faith, your works, you shall reap what you sow. God's purpose in your life is going to be better than anything else that you can jump off into, that somebody else can tell you to do, that somebody else think is best for you. Only God knows what's best for you. You don't even know what's best for you. So how can somebody else tell you what's best for you? I'm just being honest. Yes, we can go get wise counsel. Yes, we can go get advice. And we can definitely read the Bible and gain wisdom, knowledge, and an understanding. And that's exactly what we're supposed to do. Gain the wisdom, gain the knowledge, and get an understanding. And think through every action that we take. Because God got a purpose for us. And it's going to pay out more than anything else that we want to jump off into. Integrity is an investment. Your reputation opens more doors than manipulation ever will. Yeah, so there's a lot of people out here who manipulate people and they getting a little bit of this and they getting a little bit of that. But there's some people out here who got great reputations, and that reputation that they got from being such a man or woman of integrity gets them in places that those manipulators have never seen in their life. And all that comes from being as a good person, stand-up person, a person who's going to do right because I'm right, I'm going to be right. So y'all got to stop thinking. Y'all got to stop thinking that y'all getting over by doing it, having these people do the work for you, have that person do the work for you, manipulating these people here and there, just trying to get over because you don't feel like doing the work. Seek and search wisdom and knowledge and gain understanding, and you can do it all yourself. That's what God is telling us. Like, while you trying to manipulate this person who actually know how to do it, why you ain't learned how to do it yourself? They gonna get more from doing it than you. Because they plug. You ain't gonna never be plugged because you ain't gonna never learn how to do it. Okay, as long as y'all keeping up with me. Feed your mind good things. What you consistently consume and take in shapes how you consistently think. The people you hang around, the things you watch, the books that you read, all these things shape your mind and the thoughts that you have, and they make you the person who you are going to be. If you're going to be a lazy, fat, slob motherfucker that sit around and watch TV all day, 9 times out of 10 you watch lazy, fat, slob motherfucker shit that make you sit around and be that and do that all day. It's just the truth. The things that we take in, the things that we see and visualize in our head when we close our eyes, the things that we think about when there's nothing else to do, those are the things that we gain when we looking at TV, looking at YouTube, listening to the music, reading whatever kind of crazy, weird books y'all reading, right? These are the things that shape you into becoming the person who you gonna be. If you consistently doing these things, you're consistently flooding your mind with these things into a place where this is what you will transform yourself into believing. This is what it is. Smoke ain't shit before we go. Be a builder. When you encounter people, places, or things, leave them better than when you found them. God gave us a brain so we can use it not to hinder others, to help others. People, places, and things. When you go to a place, when you encounter people, you make sure those people are better off than they were when they met you. You make sure when you go into a place that place is better off than it was before you left. You don't go to a place and leave it worse than it was when you got there. It's not what God made us for. Use your brain. You are not an animal. Shit, even some animals clean up behind themselves. What be wrong with y'all? Y'all act as if, you know what? See, y'all done got complacent in this new, everyday, modern life where I only got to do what I feel like doing. My emotions tell me. Smoke that ain't what God made us for. He didn't make us to be that way, and we're not going to be that way. It's just not what we're going to do. We're going to renew our minds every day, and we're going to not transform to the... We're going to renew our minds every day, and we're going to not conform to the world. That's what we're going to do. Every day we're going to stay prayed up. Every day we're going to talk to the Lord, and every day we're going to go out here, and we're going to set foot, and we're going to take over with our purpose. Every day we're going to stay on our path. The path that God got us walking on is lit up so everybody can see us while we shining like the sun when we walk through. Yeah, because the truth hurts. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You got to stand and grounded and rooted in your faith as you do the work so you can reap what you sow. Use your brain. You are not an animal. You do not have to do the things that you was doing to make life what it was. What it is. You can do better right now. You can change right now. You can do something different right now. The choice is yours. So I want to thank everybody for coming out, joining me today for Smoking with the King. You know I'm here each and every Friday at 4:20 Eastern Time. I am King T 420 SCC. I am the host of the show. And I am also the host of Thoughts on Thursdays, and I got another show, Sunday Shuffle, with me and my fellas. Yeah, we making moves around here. We doing big things, and I'm glad that y'all joining us. I'm glad that y'all liking the content. Just letting y'all know we not gonna stop. I told y'all we not gonna stop. We gonna keep pushing forward, and forward we go. Smoke gang shit. And with that being said, God bless. Great day.